Monday 19th of November 2018. You've been had. Shop owners warn about new scam tricking job seekers into applying for roles that don't exist, and scammers pocket free Amazon vouchers. What sort of sick bastard would do such a thing? Simon Newman, 37, received several applications for a non-existent job at her furniture and homeware shop Keep It Living in Hove, Sussex. Scammers are posting the fake job ads outside shops and onto apps in a bid to claim Amazon vouchers. That's sick. Sadiq Khan criticised over 60% rise in staff costs at City Hall since taking office. Sadiq Khan has been accused of taking Londoners for fools after it was revealed that the cost of the Mayor's staff in City Hall has increased by 60% since he took office 2 years ago. And figures show wage costs to City Hall has risen to 6 million. Well, I'll tell you what we should do. Make that twat pay it. Useless. US uses banned white phosphorus bomb in Syrian city for the fourth time in 2 months. The International Committee of the Red Cross has stated that employing asphyxiating, poisonous or other gases and all analogous liquids, materials or devices is listed in the Statute of International Criminal Court as a war crime. Who are you going to report them to? This is an international war crime. You see, like, this is the thing with Trump. He'll do something shitty and then he'll do something good. I mean, that, if he knows about it, which I suspect he does. If he doesn't, well, he should. And then this. Trump lays groundwork to ban mandatory vaccinations across the US. President Trump has created a new division within the Health and Human Services Office for Civil Rights with the express purpose of banning mandatory vaccinations across the country and ensuring citizens have a right to choose their own health care. You see, it's just... Let's see how it pans out. This is another disgrace. The Mandelson Pension Clause. The UK must promise never to tax former EU officials based here, such as Peter Mandelson or Neil Kinnock, or their pensions, or tax any current ones on their salaries. The EU and its employees are immune to our tax laws. Article 104. It's a scam. It's a total scam. No one should pay tax. Notre Dame president says child abusers aren't monsters. Students ask, is this a joke? South Bend, Indiana, November 15th, 2018. Lifestyle News. A Notre Dame law student has blasted the famous university's president for saying that child sex abusers shouldn't be turned into monsters. Father John Jenkins made the remark in an interview with Crux magazine while he explained why Notre Dame has not rescinded ex-Cardinal Theodore McCarrick's honourable doctorate. There's a tendency, and I don't think it's a helpful tendency, in this kind of situation to turn the predators into monsters, he told interview in San Martin. San Martin said his ability to see complexity in the clerical sexual abuse crisis befit Jenkins as an Oxford-educated philosopher, but Notre Dame student Dion Catherine strongly disagrees. Anyone that's in any type of position of power, as evidence there, has to be a paedophile, because only a paedophile would say a paedophile's not a monster. Homeschooling, farming and creating their own electricity. Meet the couple living their off-grid dream in rural Tennessee whose 3 sons have never seen a large supermarket. Amy Ray and her part-time physician assistant husband, Caleb, bought their Tennessee land in 2007. The couple have 3 homeschooled sons and are living the off-grid dream thanks to this self-sufficient homestead lifestyle. The family of 5 no longer has an electric bill and eat what they produce on their farm. Rainwater is collected in a 22,000-gallon tank with a well for backup. A propane tank is used for cooking and wood stove for heat. Amy homeschools the kids and ensures the farm and family life runs smoothly. She also sells her own hand soaps, yarn, knitted products and cheese. Wow, sounds great. Boris Johnson's unused water cannon sold for scrap at £300,000 loss. Lord Mayor Sadiq Khan fails to find a buyer of crowd control vehicle after lengthy search. The unused water cannon bought by Boris Johnson when he was Mayor of London has been sold for scrap at a net loss of more than £300,000. Johnson bought the crowd control vehicle from the German police in 2014 in anticipation of social unrest, without checking whether they could be used on London streets. In one of his most humiliating episodes as Mayor, the then Home Secretary Theresa May banned them from use anywhere in England and Wales. It left the capital's taxpayer with 3 expensive white elephants. Well, Mr. Johnson, Boris, is a very wealthy man. He should foot the bill. New GM food revolution. If it's GM, don't go near it. 2-year degree plan to cut costs of tuition. Race to succeed the PM begins. Tory contenders poised for challenge to Theresa May's leadership. Defiant May warns attempt to oust her could hamper negotiations. Oh yeah, don't oust me because it'll make things go smoother. PM to put immigration issue at centre of Brexit strategy with pledge to regain control of borders. Well, that's an absolute lie, because she's already given them the right to fish in our waters. The BBC still have a woman problem. Attenborough makes bid for Christmas #1. Collective nouns are never boring. Just look at our snollygostery of politicians. Late Kagan goal rockets England into Nations League finals. The scum. Mel B. I couldn't dump toxic hubby till dad died. Plus threesomes, drugs and a suicide bid. Great. Welcome to the jungle. Exclusive Windsor bust up. Brawl off duty. 5 Queen Guard soldiers nicked in 2 AM ruck. 2 more may exit cabinet. It's all smoke and mirrors to distract you. While it's going through anyway. The Mirror. Holly and Deck, the verdict. Sayer, Emily, Harry. Duo hit it off in big show opener. He cracks the gags and takes reins. Government in crisis. Brexit army at ready. Troops poised for no deal chaos as PM warns rebels could pull out. They just want the army on the streets so they can bring in a military dictatorship, which is what they are working towards. The Guardian. May bid to defy Tory rebels as Brexit enters crucial week. Non-existent Brexit. And England, apparently, they really get happy and celebrate when they do the job. Daily fail. After woman with fake degree was allowed to work in NHS for 22 years, urgent checks on 3,000 foreign doctors. Prince of Cuddles. Yes, he's thinking, I've got another baby to rape. Anything but independent. Trump won't listen to Khashoggi tape. How youths are being led into crime. Why adults read children's books. Hamilton hopes for top theatre award. Revenge is sweet. May told to reveal impact on her Brexit on economy. PM faces Commons defeat as pressure on deal intensifies. There is no deal. There's never going to be a deal. It's all bullshit. Tell lie graph. On all the lies that are currently being peddled, the worst is that this treaty can somehow be remedied in the next stage of talks. He's saying that, you know, it's screwed. They're going to screw us in and lock us down. May warns cabinet rebels her deal is final. PM facing standoff with gang of five as she insists Brexit agreement is non-negotiable. Yes, we're going to bend over and we're going to take it up the arse for Europe because that's the deal I've got for us. And you're all screwed now. Police pay should be linked to performance. I'll tell you what police pay should be linked to performance is when they get a complaint against them, they get no pay. Queen of the West End. Gareth Thomas, target of homophobic attack. Anyone fancy a quick sundowner? Express. I'm a celeb. Holly and Dad hit it off into the jungle. Great. Arctic winds to blast Britain. EU deal will give us back our borders. What an absolute pack of lies. This treasonous bitch should be in jail for what she's saying. Absolute lies. So we're gonna keep everyone out of our water, are we, so we can fish it for ourselves? No, because she's already agreed to that. Chuckling Charles, intimate snaps of the grandpa prince just before he rapes the baby. Star. Strictly Ashley Red Hot Strictly every single frigging day. Deck, Ant's still my number one. Jungle Star spends first I'm a Celeb apart for 16 years. Metro. I'm a Celeb, just get me into there. I'm the PM. You won't get me out of here. May's Brexit warning for the Tory rebels. Well, don't worry, because you will be going out soon and you'll be going to jail. Although, I got a feeling the majority of the population want to see you hanging by a noose. And I'm not one to get in the way of a population that's had enough of your criminal activities. The Times. Don't hunt me like Thatcher, Tories told. Rivals preparing for leadership challenge. Eat organic meat to tackle antibiotic crisis. You've seen how expensive that is? Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.